So today we are looking at the children's educational TV show, Wildernuts, that focuses on STEM topics as we travel around Ireland. The show first aired in 2014, which lasted for 1 year until it came back in 2023 and is still airing to this day. There are many different characters we meet throughout the show, so let's meet some. First up we have Quilty, who is a blue squirrel and the captain. We then have Tucci, who is a purple toucan and the navigator of the ship. Ludo, who is a green monkey and the cabin boy. Scrunch, who is an orange turtle and the chef, and finally we have Smee, who is a pink butterfly and the mascot of the crew. So now that we have met everyone, let's take a look at a couple of episodes. First up we have Home Sweet Home. So we see everyone on the ship as Ludo talks about the breeze as he wants to fly a kite. Everyone agrees as Quilty says they don't have a kite. Ludo suggests using the flag as Quilty says there is driftwood in the cabin as they make a kite. Smee doesn't like it as she wants a pink one. They drop anchor as Ludo goes to fly the kite. Scrunch thought he might find something to eat on the island as they ask their chart thing as it explains that the island is too windy for food to grow. We then see how plants grow. They ask if they can eat the plants as suddenly Ludo loses the kite as everyone chases after it. The kite lands in a bush as they are worried about getting it out as Chart explains it has thorns. All of a sudden the wind has dropped as they hear a strange sound. They see a puffin as it starts talking to the gang. She explains the rabbits that were previously here left a mess as suddenly a rabbit comes out and they get into an argument. Quilty asks why she is building here as she explains that it is so windy a normal nest wouldn't stay down, so she needs a rabbit's hole. Quilty then asks if there is any treasure around here as the puffin says to go to the cliff top. They head over there to see some pink flowers. Smee loves them because they are pink. They take one as Ludo ties them to his kite. Smee is happy as the wind has picked up. They thank the puffin as they fly the kite and head off. That's the episode over. Next up we have Cry of the Curlew. So we are flying through the air as all of a sudden Scrunch comes out mixing away as he announces he is doing peanut butter muffins as Quilty doesn't like it. So Ludo suggests cranberry as Scrunch says he doesn't have any. So Quilty asks the chart where they are grown as they head to some marshland to find some. They land and find a bunch of berries as Ludo wants to eat them all as Scrunch says some are dangerous. Scrunch explains all the berries as they pick a lot. All of a sudden they hear a noise as they head off to find a cricket in trouble as a moth scares a bird off. She explains it is her camouflage as she explains she lives here. The cricket is happy now as Tucci says she wants to give the bird a piece of her mind as Scrunch says crickets are tasty as the cricket hops off. Tucci tells Scrunch off as the moth takes the gang to see the bird. All of a sudden Ludo falls in some mud as the gang get him out. The moth explains the ground is soft as a cushion as the moth adds the land has lots of moss as Scrunch thinks of putting it in their food. The moth says no as Smee find a flower as the moth says it's a trap as she gets trapped but is easily saved. They hear the noise again as Tucci is getting angrier by the second as they find the bird behind some flowers. They see her with her chicks as they understand the bird just wanted to feed her babies. The moth tells them to leave the bird alone. So they take a feather with them as they head home and have some muffins. The episode ends. Finally we have Out of June. So the gang are flying around as Ludo is writing something down as he doesn't know how to finish his tune as Quilty gives some help, but Ludo doesn't like it, so asks Tucci as she beatboxes. Ludo says we need instruments as they pull out Chart and ask where to find some. Chart says to head to the dunes as they head that way. They arrive as they look around. They hear a nice noise as Tucci says it is a bird noise. So they go investigate as they see some birds practicing their call. The gang asks the birds if they can help with their song as the bird says he can use the help himself as his son is out of tune. Everyone is confused at the son as the dad suggests using the grass to make some music. The gang head over there. Quilty then questions Chart on how the dad can look so different from the son. Chart explains as they get some grass to make some noise. They make music as everyone joins in. Ludo says the beat is still off as they hear another noise. They head over there as they see a toad croaking away. He says he was making a song himself as they ask him how he is so good at it. Ludo says he could use some of those as he points to the poppies. Chart explains how poppies work as they take some. On board the ship they make music as the episode concludes. Overall, Wildernuts was a very good show as it was aimed at the younger audience as it teaches them about STEM topics, and the short 5-minute episodes pack a lot in, and overall it is very good and teaches a lot about real life. So thank you for watching. If you have any TV shows you like to see me do, put them in the comments.